What is good, YouTube? 2024, the year of diss tracks. Dude, I am so excited about this. Mr. Troll himself, Drake, is going to be trolling. He's come out with another Kendrick Lamar diss called Made Freestyle. Dude, we're going to get into this. I'm looking so forward to this. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you hit the subscribe button right here? You know, this one right here, that one right there. We're on the road to 10,000 and I need your help, man. And if you like the way I break down bars and if you like my reactions, please hit the subscribe button. I need your help in this. Let's do this together. But without further ado, let's get into this diss track. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Dude. So I'm gonna let it play, don't worry, but I love that. It's a West, I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I lived there most of my life before I moved to the Pacific Northwest, so I'm a West Coast girl all the way, LA all the way, and that's a West Coast beat. And I love, he starts off Killamati, or Killamati, Illuminati, Killamati, making reference to a couple things, but let me hear what he's gonna say first here.
Does rise again. You can see it in my eyes again.
Oh, so he's talking, and so this is the AI voice of Tupac, and he's making a reference to the album that Tupac recorded in 3 days, but he didn't get a chance to put out before he died, and that was what was it called? Was it called Dawn's Rise Again? No, it was, because that's what he just said. You just said Dawn Rise Again. It's Dawn's. The Don's Killamati. The Don's Killamati. So he's making reference, and he said, hey, Don Rise Again. So he's making reference to Kendrick as the little Don here from, oh, this is going to be great. Okay, let's just get into this. I'm excited about this.
Illuminati. Does rise again. You can see it in my eyes again.
Yeah, and actually, so the Killamati, remember, because Tupac, he went under the alias, and I forget what it's, Machiavelli. And I remember because when Machiavelli, that whole thing came out, I had to look up who Machiavelli was, and I know that Machiavelli was a 16th century politician. He was like a poet, not a poet, like a philosopher. And there was an interview or a question one time that Tupac answered, like, why did you call yourself this? This guy's like, this was, Machiavelli was not a decent human being, and Tupac says, well, listen, I didn't like him for the necessary things he did, but he accomplished his goals. I like the way he thought, and I subscribe to the way he thought, and I'm gonna take back what's mine. Was in this interview that he said a long time ago before he passed away, but that's who Machiavelli is. And so, dude, he's making reference. That's cool because he's using Tupac as an AI to slam Kendrick. And then making reference to the Machiavelli track. Dude, that's awesome.
You can see it in my eyes again.
Dude, he's a troll.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history.
I can't believe he's doing this. Oh my gosh. So he's using Tupac. He's saying, hey, Kendrick, you call yourself the West Coast savior. You channel Don. You channel Machiavelli. You channel Pac. And he's using Pac to go and calling Kendrick. He's saying, listen, you really that? Okay, we're going to have the real Pac, well, really the AI Pac, talk to you, Kendrick, and I'm going to troll you through Tupac. Dude, this is awesome. He's going to be trolling. Oh, what a troll. Oh, I love this, dude. I love this.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me.
Dude, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. So you have Drake slamming Kendrick through AI Pac and saying, listen, I know what you're going to say in your diss track to me. You're going to call me this and call me that. So Drake getting in front of it, going whole 8 Mile on this, says, listen, you're going to call me this. I'm going to have Pac AI Pac tell you what to say. Call him this. Call him, half white Canadian. Call him, talk about his nose job. Talk about. Oh, he's trolling Kendrick. Kendrick, listen to me. Kendrick, you have to respond. Like, bro, you gotta respond. Come on, man. This is for hip hop. You gotta respond. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's kick this back.
Deal with this viciously. You seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to
tell him what to say, Pac.
Victory, man. Call him a bitch for me.
Guys, I love Kendrick. I love Kendrick, so, but I love Drake too. Oh, this is great.
Talk about him liking young girls as a kid for me. Heard it on the Button podcast. It's gotta be true.
Oh,
they told me to spare it on my
rolling. Hold on, because he's talking about, the whole story where where Drake had met this 17-year-old, found him 17, kind of freaked out, which is rightly so. But it was talked on Joe Budden's podcast, and what Drake is doing, he's doing what Eminem did in 8 Mile, and what battle rappers do. He's pulling out the ammo that's going to be used against you, and he uses it against himself. Yeah, talk about this, talk about that. Pac, Drake through Pac is telling you what to say. Oh, I love this so much.
Heard it on the Button podcast. It's
gotta be true.
They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you.
The spirit of Machiavelli, Don, little man. It's gotta be you, he says, because you're under 5'5". Another short joke. Oh my goodness, dude, I love this. I love trolls. I love it when they troll.
Heard it on the Button podcast. It's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg. Had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. You gotta fuck this nigga, girl. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose.
Dude, come on, Kendrick. Respond in 24 hours, bro. You got to listen to what he says. He says, dude, Kendrick, he says, oh, hold on. Let me hear this again, because I want to make sure I got it right.
Dog, have my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. You gotta fuck this nigga, girl. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos.
Yeah. Okay, I did hear it right.
That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose.
Yeah. So Drake is trolling Kendrick here. So Kendrick said, in his song, Mother I Sober, he said, I snatch chains and I burn tattoos, because a lot of times when you're in like some kind of like, when you're thugging, when you're on the streets and you're representing one side, you get the tattoos, and if you get jumped out or you're out of that gang or whatever, you got to get those tattoos, and if you don't, they come and they burn those tattoos off you. And he says, I'm that person. And dude, he says, listen, he says, you're not that person. That's jail talk, Kendrick. Drake is saying, you're not that person. You're not a thug. Your homies might do that, but you're not a thug. You're a pop star, referencing his last disc, Drop Down and Give Me 50. He says you're a pop star. Taylor Swift is is the one that tells you what to do. Dude, he is trolling Kendrick. Oh, that's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. He's saying, you're not a thug, bro. Go be yourself. You're not a thug. Kendrick, you gotta respond. You can't wait another week.
You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seeing you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to home, girl. But running numbers up, I would've refused.
Dude, this is true. Listen, this is true. How are you giving it another week, Kendrick? Come on. J. Cole dropped out. Don't drop out on us. Taylor Swift dropped her double album last night. 31 songs. And what he's saying, how are you going to give it another week? You're going to let Taylor Swift dictate to you when you can drop? Oh.
Smoke, that's busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to home, girl, but running numbers up.
Kendrick, if you take another week to respond, what he's saying is that literally you bow down, you and your label bow down to Taylor Swift, that you have to do what your label says. You can't just drop it. He's like, listen, Taylor Swift dropped. I dropped. Who cares? I dropped this time. Drop your diss. Drop your diss.
I would have refused for these.
You gotta respond in 24 hours, Kendrick. You gotta.
Seen you too busy
For the love of hip hop.
A lot of people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl for running numbers up. I would have refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman. Go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say. I just pass it to Snoop.
Again, you gotta be you, not really you. Hey, you're the boogeyman, which a lot of rappers reference. You're the boogeyman. Go do the boogeyman stuff. Release it. Drop it. He is waiting for you to drop it. You know he has another track coming. He is waiting for you to drop it. Dude. He's like, listen, you gotta be you. You say you're a thug, but you're not a thug. You're a pop star. He's like, hey, pop star, drop your disc. Kendrick, don't let him disrespect you like this. Now he's gonna pass it to Snoop.
Nephew.
AI Snoop calls you nephew. Hey, little nephew, little man. Oh, bro. Oh, I love this.
Pass it to Snoop.
Nephew.
What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move.
Yeah.
Right? I know you never been to jail. Jumpsuit.
Hold on. Oh, Pac called them out. AI Pac said, hey, listen, you're not a thug. You haven't done these things. And now Snoop's going to call him out and say, hey, Kendrick, you're not a thug. Watch this. It's great.
Right. I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you. But
dude, Kendrick, he's trolling you. He's like, listen, you're not a thug. AI Pac says you're not a thug. AI Snoop says you're not a thug. And it's really just your homies that empower you. It's not you. Dude, Kendrick, come on, Kendrick. Come on. You got to throw out some fire, Kendrick. Come on.
still, you gotta show this fucking never did nothing violent and no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking owl who's boss. Now's the time to really make a power move.
He says, show this owl. You know, so again, he's having Pac tell Kendrick what to do, and he's having Snoop Dogg tell Kendrick to do. Tell this owl, referring to the nose job reference that was made. Tell this owl what to do. He's like, listen, so any diss that Kendrick does, he's gonna say, yeah, you were told to do this by your masters. You're the puppet, they're the masters, whether it's gonna be, you know, Taylor Swift or the label or Pac or Snoop, they're all telling you what to say. Oh, dude. You gotta stop this, dude. You gotta come with, well, I know you'll come with the heat, dude. You're Kendrick Lamar. Like, you are top three. But top threes, come on, you guys. Don't choke on us. Don't do it. You gotta respond. Oh, this is brilliant.
Stab nobody.
This is brilliant.
Never did nothing violent and no one. It's the homies that empower you.
And what I love about this is it's an AI feature, right? Because when Kendrick did his diss, he had his peers all coming at Drake at one time. So Drake spins that too and says, listen, you want to do it? I'm going to have Pac, Snoop, and me, and all of us do that because it's Pac and Snoop, but I'm writing the lyrics. I'm using AI Pac, AI Snoop. So all of us are going to come together at you. Oh, this is brilliant.
But
let's get this
never
back.
Stab nobody, never did nothing violent and no one. It's the homies that empower you.
Hold on,
But
let me get this back. I missed
I
the
know
bar.
you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and
Okay.
shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent and no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking owl who's boss on the west. Now's the time to really make a power
Yeah,
move.
make a power
'Cause
move.
right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose. Fuck the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room.
Dude, okay, so this is cool too. Now, obviously, you know, we call out the bars, even if they're lame bars. Bark it up the wrong tree, bark, a dog barks, cat goes up the tree, but a bark, the tree has bark, goes up the tree. But I love this because he's saying, listen, Drake says, listen, you're the little dog Dot. Okay, you're the little dog Dot barking up the tree. I'm the tree, or rather, I'm the sniper in the tree, and I've got you in the scope, and it doesn't matter if you're in a crowded room. All those people that dissed me, you're the target, Kendrick. You're the target. I'm going for the headshot. I'm going for the kill shot first. You are the main one. You're the one started, and I'm going for everybody, but you are the one. Oh, I love rap beefs. As long as they say rap beefs. You know, don't bring it into real life. I just love rap beefs.
How to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves?
Again, there's a bar there. It's chess game. Is it checkmate? Are you out? Are you out of moves?
You know the DOG
Hold on.
never fucking doubted you, but right now chess game, but are you out of moves? You know the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
So he calls him Dot again, a reference to the Pac album, you know, and he says instead of channeling Pac, AI Snoop says, nah, you're just little Dot. Come on, Dot, what are you about to do? Do something, Dot. But it's really Drake behind all of this, dude. This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And Drake's on his own feature with his AI people. Yes. Okay, Drake, speak, bro. Speak.
You out of moves? You know the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the Lang Gang and let my fucking
Lang Gang's his label, PG Lang.
foul move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes.
Dude, there's a lot here. So he's talking about his bowels. He's going to crap on them because he's so higher up. He's so high up. He's got high altitude, like Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes is the one that built the Spruce Goose. He says he's gonna Spruce Goose ya. Kendrick, I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But Kendrick, you gotta respond. 24 hours, you got to respond. You gotta respond today because this is brutal. He's just trolling you. And he's got the upper hand right now. I mean, we know you're gonna come with the fire because you're Kendrick Lamar. You will spit fire. But dude, you gotta spit it. You can't just leave it in the... You gotta release it. Come on, bro. Come on.
The first one really
Please
took me an
respond.
hour or two around the Lang Gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But
Dude, he says he has dirt on you, Kendrick. He's like, my first response, drop and get me 50. That just took me an hour or two. I just wrote it and put it in the booth. But this next one's gonna make a coward of you. Is that why you're not releasing? Does he have dirt on you? Oh, but you started the beef. You gotta finish it. Come on.
you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she
He called you Taylor Swift's bottom. Oh, he says you're not a thug, you're a bottom. Oh, Kendrick, listen to me. Please, come on, Kendrick. He's like, you gotta do what Taylor Swift says, and Taylor Swift dropped last night, so we know you're not gonna drop for a week. Prove him wrong. Prove Drake wrong. Oh my goodness, love this.
Taylor Swift is your new top, and if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed.
Dude, he's saying, listen, since you put out that first diss, since you dissed me, it's like you dropped off the planet. Like, what's going on, bro? You can't throw out a diss and not respond. This is hip-hop. You can't do that. That's not the way this works, If you're really going to throw out a diss called Like That, and you're saying that, Drake's like that, you're going to do that, you got to respond. He put out his response, and, it's been a week. So he's put out another trolling response, and you're just sitting there doing nothing. He's like, I thought you had something in the chamber that's been there for 4 years. Come on, release it. Dude, Kendrick, for the love of hip hop. Dude, I'm getting all red because I'm so excited. Release your track. Release it.
Puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused.
Dude, what is going on with the top three? Like, J. Cole drops out and won't respond to a diss. Now, Kendrick is taking his time. I'm sure he'll respond. He's got to respond. But what is taking so long? Oh, come on, top three. Don't disappoint us.
How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You tryna let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga. You following through.
He's like, I'm not gonna let you this isn't dying down. Kendrick, you're in the scope. I'm gonna keep trolling you and trolling you and trolling you until you respond. This is why you gotta respond today. You gotta respond today.
I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you.
Dude.
The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too.
Oh, shots fired. He wants all the smoke. Drake says, listen, I'm going for the head. Kendrick is the main guy, but all you guys are getting it too. So your turn's coming up. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm ready. I want all the smoke. Give me all the smoke, he says. Oh.
Taking so long, we waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose.
Ooh.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now.
Dude, well, that's a bar, by the way, because Taylor Swift is the gangster, and I love Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. And she is the biggest gangster because she got her master's back by re-recording. She is a billionaire. She's out there, and the reference is, and it's a double here because, like, listen, Taylor Swift, and he's paying homage to Taylor Swift. You know, Taylor Swift, you're a gangster, and Kendrick, he's saying you're not. You're a bottom. You can't let him do this, Kendrick. Come on. Respond.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know,
yeah, everyone moves their album. Obviously, I get that when she drops because she's going to get #1. You're not getting it when she drops.
Gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top.
Yeah, she'll do.
She got the whole PG Lane.
She's already breaking streaming records and all kinds of records in her first 24 hours. 31 songs. Who drops 31 songs?
On mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet.
Wait. Let me hear that again.
You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge.
So the Beyonce challenge during Beyonce's song or in her live show, she has a moment where everybody's quiet. And of course, every once in a while, someone will peek out and they get all the Beyonce fan hate, right? And everyone's quiet. And he's like, listen, Taylor Swift has got your whole label, everyone quiet. You're not going to drop because your label tells you what to do. Kendrick, you've got to respond now. Please. Don't let him troll you like this.
Quiet for the weekend.
Oh.
She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the
Yeah.
weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit.
Yes, a quintuple entendre. Yes, you gotta come with the fire, Kendrick, which you will. You will. But yeah, if it's taking you this long, you have to absolutely have triples, quadruples, septuples, whatever you want to call them, in your lyrics. And I can't wait to break those down, by the way. So subscribe to my channel because we will be breaking down those bars when he gets there. But dude, Drake is trolling you. Don't give him this power. But Drake's Drake.
I know you in that NY apartment, you
Drake's
struggling
Drake.
right now. I know it. In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics.
Takes you
boy.
this
You
long
better
to
have a
respond. You
motherfucking
better have
quintuple
quintuples.
entendre on that shit. Some shit
Yep.
I don't even understand. Like, this shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Kendrick, we're waiting on you. So if it's taking you this long, come on, release the diss track. Please, for the love of hip hop. All right, guys, I'm out. This was great. I can't wait for the next one. God bless you. Bye.